Hello, what's up? This is Styler. In this video I will review an iPhone 6 clone with the MTK6582 chipset. This version is very good to 3D games and it has a good storage to install many games. I got it from the seller called Bob Seller. You can search and find the seller on dhgate.com. Also be sure to check out the links in the video description for more info. In my opinion, this version is very nice for gaming, even though it only has a half GB RAM, and it is not a problem actually for the device. I will show some real gaming later in the video, so stay tuned. This version comes with the MTK6582 chipset, qHD screen, a half GB RAM, but has real 8 GB ROM storage. So the good thing about this version is that it only costs $111 and not 150 to 160 US like some of the other clones out that you can find. So for the price, I think you will get a nice clone with enough power for your gaming needs. So let us now have a look on the physical aspect and the design. Here on the front we have a 4.7 inch qHD screen here. It's not totally flat, so it has this rounding like the original. But we have this plastic edge here, as you can see. So when you touch around here, it will not be completely round like on the original. Unfortunately, they kind of always do this plastic edge here in the side here. You can see it here. Here you notice it. And here you also notice this edge here in plastic. We have here the front facing camera on 2 megapixel, we have the proximity sensor, we have the speaker. Then here we have a home button, and you can see this is just black and like on the original iPhone 6. So here on this side we have here the mute button, and we have here the volume rockers, and I must say that the mute button is not a switch like on the original. Actually this one is just a button, so it's a little bit different. So it works here, silent, ringtones. Let's have a look here. Then we have a 3.5mm headphone jack port, and we have here the microphone. Then we have here the port for the charger, the lightning port, and the speaker. Also the microphone here is placed a little bit to the right. On the original the microphone is placed closer to the 3.5mm headphone jack, so it's not a one-to-one clone, I would say. Let's have a look here on this side. So here we have the SIM tray port, and we have here the power button. In the top, nothing. Let's have a look here on the back side. So here on the back we see a 8 megapixel interpolated back camera, but the real megapixel are only on 5 megapixel. We have the reset hole, we have LED flash. Then we have here the Apple logo, and as you notice this one is just in black. Then we have here the iPhone text, and this is also just painted on top, as you can see here, and this one says designed by Apple in California, assembled in China. So let's have a look here on the front again. Overall I think the device almost look like the original one, but there are minor small details that are different. Also let us have a look here in the SIM tray. So I will open up this to show you. So here you see the SIM, and as you notice here, this is the nano SIM card. Let's have a look here. Yeah. Try to put this back again. Like this. See here. And let me do a 360 degree so you can see all the way around the device here. And let's take a look here like this. You can see it looks really nice. and the screen is kind of black when you look directly on the screen. So that's it. Let us check the weight here. Put it on, and we see this one is 106 gram. Let us check the size, the thickness first of the phone here. Let's check here from this side in the bottom here of the phone. Let us try here from this side here in the top now to see what it says here. And here we have the width of the phone here, as you can see, and we have 68.45 millimeter. And now to the height of the phone here, we can see this one is 138 millimeter. So let's have a look on the boot up screen here. I will turn on the device here now. And on this device you see the Apple logo, and the shutdown animation or logo is the same as the boot up. So you see here the Apple. And now it's booted. You can see it's really fast. So here we see the UI, and as you notice, this emulates or simulates the iOS 7 or 8. Actually it's 7 on this version here, on this software. Okay, so let's have a look here in the speed. You can see not slow at all here, actually it's kind of fast. So it's really good here. Go into the dialer, let's go back, the email, let's go back, the music player, let's go back, Safari, here you see the Safari browser, and overall this version is pretty fast because it's using the MTK6582. Let's have a look here on the screen here. We can see when I go really close, according to the specs it's only a qHD screen, but still I think the colors and sharpness is pretty good on this. It's not that bad actually, I think. Let's have a look here in the dark. Let us go into the settings first and have a look. So I will go in general and about. Let's have a look what we have here. iPhone. And let me show you something here. We have the Touch ID and passcode. So the Touch ID will not be real, but it will simulate it also here. Let us try to activate it and choose a password here. So confirm, and let's try to add a finger. So let's say place your finger here on the button here, and you see lift, place and click. More, keep going to capture the edge of your print here. So let's try to keep on. Complete. So the settings simulated really good, I think. And you can see here fingerprint 1, 2, 3. So let me try to turn off the slide. Here you have to enter the passcode to continue, or you just here place your finger and click. Accessibility here. We have here, you can disable or enable the assistive touch, and this means this one here. And then we have here gesture recognition. So here you can enable different wake gestures. So for example, you draw a W and the clock will start, you draw an M, the music player will start, and so on. Let's try the M for music. here you see the M, and here I'm now in the music player. So overall this seems to work pretty fine. So let us have a look in the rest of the settings here. I'll just scroll down here, and here in brightness and wallpapers you can of course change the lock screen and the wallpaper on this desktop. You have sounds, touch ID I showed, privacy, accessibility. We have here things called iCloud and so on, but most of these things are fake. FaceTime, Maps is just Google Maps, music, videos and so on. Let me go back here to, you can see here, control center, carrier, airplane mode, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth. Let me show you languages here, and here you can see what it supports. Let me scroll down so you can see for yourself. So that's it. So when I hold here, it will start here Google Voice here. So if I double tap here, I will see this like on the original, the task manager, and the recent will also be here if I call someone. So here you can swipe them away. That's it. Also I can swipe from the bottom here up, and we have here the control center, and of course you can enable for example directly go to here the calculator. Let's try here also the flashlight. So that's the flashlight, pretty standard. Turn off. Let me also show you here the notifications. You can see here the weather. Actually you can see the stocks, and I can click here, and it seems to work. Actually it's from Yahoo, so it's not fake. Let's have a look here in the weather also. You can see here you can set up your own city or have more cities here. You can add here, you can add in Celsius or Fahrenheit here. Let me go back again here. Let me go back once again. So also we have here all or missed. So notifications will be displayed here from apps, or if you have had some calls or something. So that's okay. So you can also swipe down here, and you will have here the search bar here. Swipe up, swipe down, search. So let us have a look here on the App Store. This is the Play Store, as you can see here. So let me search for example, Dropbox, and let me install this. So here you see that it downloads really fast. Actually 28 megabyte almost downloaded already, and now it's installing here. And now it's done. And here I'm downloading an MP3 file. You can see this is also really fast here. So let me also show you YouTube, and you can see this one loads fast. And this is the newest version of YouTube, so there's no problems with that at all. Let me take a look here in my uploads. So here, let's try for example this one. So as you notice, it loads fast and works fine. So now I'm going to connect to a Bluetooth speaker here. Let's try to go in here. And here we see the speaker. Let me connect to it. And you can see it's connected, so that was fast. Let's go back here and start the music player. And you can see here when I click, it is almost instantly. This, and let's try again with the built-in speakers. So here on the lock screen you can also swipe up here and start the camera directly. Let's have a look here. So this is the camera and it's okay. See here, for example, take a picture here now. Here we have the picture. Let's have a look here, like use. Let's go into the camera again here, and what we see here down, we have video, photo, square and panorama. So you can here change the different modes. And here you also can choose different filters for the photos here, you can see. And up here we have for the LED flash, auto or HDR. And let us also have a look here on the front facing camera. And the front facing camera is of course only on 2 megapixels, so it's not the best, but it can be used. And let me show you the compass also here. So the compass, it does work here, as you can see. It's not the best, but it's okay, I think. Let us now have a look here in CPU set. And here we see MediaTek 6582. 1.3 GHz, 4 cores. Let's take a look in the system. And of course the screen resolution here is not real. It's only a qHD. And let's have a look in link to SD. So here we have a storage here. You can see what we have free here and the SD card. And right now I have installed a lot of 3D games and apps, so of course the storage is kind of full right now. But you can see here totally we have real 7.50 GB, used 3 GB and free 4.40 GB. Let's go back. And this model is really easy to root. Actually I rooted it with the framer root here. Let's check here with root checker. You can see. And let me test out the GPS test. You can see it really fast gets 18 in view, 0 in use, but that's because I'm not outside right now. Because you have to be outside with an open sky, and there it will work perfectly fine. Let's have a look in Antutu. And this is Antutu 5, and as you can see here I got 19,841, so that's pretty good actually. It's not that bad. Let's have a look on details here. You can see here. Let's have a look. Okay, so as you just saw, the games are running pretty fine on this model with minimal lag. There's a little lag sometimes, but overall the games are running good. And you must remember that this device is only $111 US. So for that price, I think you can't expect much more. Okay, so in the rest of the video I will just open up each app so you can see them. We are now in the end of this video, and I will now list some of the main pros and cons that I have found on this device. So the pros first. The price is very good, only $111. The MTK6582 is very good for heavier 3D games. There is plenty of storage to install bigger games. 7 GB free when you get the phone. Totally it has 8 GB of ROM. The Play Store works perfectly fine and can be updated, and things like the newest YouTube app also works good. So the cons are, the screen of this version is not OGS and only qHD, but still it's okay for normal usage, I would say. And the mute button in the side is not like on the original. On this is just a button. The back side is just made of plastic here, you can see, and here. And the Apple logo is just in black. The microphone in the bottom of the phone is placed slightly to the right, so it's not a one-to-one with the original iPhone 6. So that's it for now. As told in the beginning, remember also to check out the info in the video description. If you have any questions, please comment below. Give a thumbs up and subscribe for more. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video.